For years, the disappearance of ships and planes over the Bermuda Triangle remained a mystery to the entire world, until a bunch of scientists some days ago uncovered the key of this deadly region within the ocean. According to what Marwan Qadri reported in Monday's episode of the Live Your Morning program, the scientists confirmed that the formation of clouds in this region constitutes so-called air bombs that generate winds of 273 kilometers per hour, making them to shoot down planes and sink ships. This region, which is at the deepest point within the Atlantic, was named after the Bermuda Islands, which number 300 islands, but residents only carry on 3 of them. The following report presents the 8 most famous incidents of air and ship disappearances that occurred within the Atlantic Ocean. The Rosalie ship. It is the incident that's the most reason for weaving myths round the Bermuda Triangle, because the French ship passed the Atlantic in 1840, before suddenly disappearing, and months after its disappearance it's found outside the Triangle area. But it had been completely void of the crew. Flight 19 in 1945, 6 American warplanes with 27 people on board disappeared, as they were performing a routine training mission, and when a rescue plane was sent to resolve the mystery of the disappearance of the 6 planes, they also disappeared. Aircraft disappeared within the Bermuda Triangle. The English plane, which was heading from Portugal to Britain, with 25 passengers on board, suddenly disappeared. And therefore the British government declared a state of emergency and launched an enormous search and operation that lasted 21 days, to no avail. USS Cyclops. This incident is the largest loss of life within the history of the naval forces, because the battleship, USS Cyclops, suddenly disappeared UHL 1918 and without a trace during War I, with a crew of 309 on board. USS Cyclops in Hudson River. 19,111,003 Mary Celeste. The crew of the famous ship Mary Celeste was one amongst the foremost skilled sailors known within the world during the 18th century, but the ship was found in December 1872, months after its disappearance, and it had supplies, water and food for its crew for a full 6 months, but the passengers failed to have a trace. Ellen Austin. The American ship, Ellen Austin, was passing near the Bermuda area to search out another ship. Therefore the captain decided to send a team to find it, but the contact with the team was stopped as soon as they boarded the ship, so another team was formed with the identical thing, until contact with the ship was bring to an end. Ellen Austin herself, and is found after days void of her crew. Raiju Kumaru. The Japanese ship passed the area in 1924, before sending terrifying distress calls, because the client screaming, "Let someone save us, we've no smuggler, he's taking our lives." Then the ship disappeared with all of these on board. The submarine Atlanta. This accident occurred in 1880, when the submarine Atlanta disappeared within the Atlantic, with 290 people on board, and despite the continuing hunt for the foremost powerful pieces of country naval fleet for a month, no trace was found.